The mystery of the sparkling stone. Once upon a time, nestled beside a whispering river, lived a curious little fox named Flicker. Flicker had the brightest, most playful eyes and a tail that twitched with excitement at every new adventure. His best friend was a grumpy but kind badger named Buster, who loved digging for shiny things. One sunny morning, while Buster was busy unearthing roots, Flicker spotted something truly extraordinary. Peeking out from under a mossy rock was a stone unlike any he'd ever seen. It wasn't just shiny. It sparkled with a soft, warm light, like a tiny star had fallen to earth. "Buster, look!" Flicker yelped, his tail wagging so hard he nearly toppled over. Buster ambled over, grumbling. "What is it now, Flicker? Another sparkly beetle?" But when he saw the stone, even Buster's jaw dropped. "By my whiskers," he whispered, It's beautiful." As they gazed at the stone, a gentle hum filled the air. Suddenly, the stone glowed brighter, and a tiny, shimmering path of light stretched out from it, winding into the deep, dark woods. "Where do you think it leads?" Flicker asked, his heart thumping with anticipation. Buster, despite his usual caution, felt a strange pull. "Only one way to find out," he said, and together, they followed the sparkling path. The path led them deeper and deeper, past towering oak trees and babbling brooks. The light from the stone seemed to chase away the shadows, making the forest feel magical rather than scary. They walked for what felt like hours, their paws growing a little tired, but their excitement growing bigger. Finally, the path ended at the entrance to a hidden cave, almost completely covered by vines. The sparkling stone, which Flicker still held carefully, pulsed with an even brighter light. "A cave!" Buster exclaimed. "I bet there are all sorts of treasures in there." Cautiously, they stepped inside. The cave was much bigger than it looked from the outside. The walls shimmered with tiny crystals, and in the very center sat a large, ancient tree. Its branches were bare, but at its base, another sparkling stone, even bigger than Flicker's, lay nestled amongst its roots. As Flicker approached the big stone, his small sparkling stone vibrated in his paw. He gently placed it next to the larger one. Instantly, a burst of brilliant, warm light filled the entire cave. The ancient tree began to glow, and tiny green leaves unfurled on its branches, then delicate flowers, and finally, juicy red berries. A soft, wise voice echoed through the cave. "Thank you, little friends. For many years, this tree, the heart of the forest, has been dormant. Its power was split, and only when the two stones are reunited can it truly awaken." Flicker and Buster looked at each other, wide-eyed. They had helped the heart of the forest. Who are you?" Flicker whispered. "I am the spirit of this forest," the voice replied. "And because of your kindness and courage, this forest will now flourish, providing food and shelter for all creatures." From that day on, the forest was more vibrant than ever. Flowers bloomed in every color, berries were always ripe, and the air was filled with happy chirps and rustles. Flicker and Buster became known as the heroes of the forest, and they often visited the awakened heart of the forest, remembering their amazing adventure and the day they found the mystery of the sparkling stone.